The story of Bob Proctor is powerful proof that you can start with nothing and achieve everything by changing your mind. For years, Bob was living a life of quiet desperation. He had dropped out of high school, jumped from one low-paying job to another, and at 26 years old, he was earning just $4,000 a year while being $6,000 in debt. He felt lost, frustrated, and saw no way out of his situation. He was a perfect example of someone whose results were being dictated by his subconscious programming. His paradigm told him that this was all he was capable of. He believed his lack of formal education defined his future, and so his reality matched that belief perfectly. Then, one day, a man gave him a book that would change his life forever. The book was Napoleon Hill's. Bob had never read a book before in his life, and struggled with the words, but something inside him pushed him to keep going. The book planted a radical new idea in his mind: we become what we think about. It suggested that his thoughts, not his circumstances, were the true cause of his results. Inspired, Bob took the book's advice and wrote down a seemingly impossible goal on a small card. "I am so happy and grateful now that I have $25,000. This was a huge leap from his $4,000 a year salary, but he was determined to try. Instead of focusing on his debt, Bob started focusing on his goal. He read that card every morning, every afternoon, and every night. He began to think about earning money, not just wishing for it. This shift in thinking sparked an idea. He decided to start a small business cleaning office floors. It wasn't glamorous, but it was a start. He poured all his energy into it, and to his own amazement, the business began to grow. He was no longer the man who was defined by his past failures. He was a man with a clear, burning goal. His new mindset was already creating a new reality for him. Within just a few years, Bob's income didn't just reach his $25,000 goal, it soared past it, eventually exceeding $1 million a year. His small cleaning business expanded to cities across the world, from Toronto to London. He had gone from being broke and in debt to becoming a wealthy and successful entrepreneur. Bob Proctor's story is not a fairy tale, it is a real-world demonstration of a fundamental law of the universe. He proved that it doesn't matter where you start, it doesn't matter what your education is, or how many times you failed. By changing your inner world, your thoughts and beliefs, you can fundamentally change your outer world.